They've helped me so much more than I could have ever helped them. I'm doing something good and I can see it manifested in someone else. If you ask me 100 times over to go back and have the choice to play collegiate basketball or do this at that time in 2012 when I graduated high school, I would choose this every time. You can jump in like...
Allison was very focused as a child. She did a lot of self-directed kind of activities, was able to kind of teach herself things like tying her shoes and stuff like that. So she was very committed. When she made a decision, she kind of stuck to it.
And she always, liked to be around people. I think that's a strength of hers is being around people and making friends and making people feel good about themselves. I also think that she loved sports, and I can remember as early as a year, 18 months, I would take her to basketball games or soccer games, and she would sit there and watch.
I picked VCU because I wanted to be kind of close to home. I also have always had a dream of playing college basketball, and so I had been in talks with the coach at the time about maybe the opportunity of walking on. So when I came, I was hoping to be able to maybe try out and walk on, and then also I've always been really interested in helping people, especially kids, and I wanted to do social work. And VCU has one of the top ranked social work programs in the nation. It was never my intention to come in and, be a coach to begin with. When I wasn't able to play basketball, I had to find something else to occupy my time. I looked up high schools that needed help in the area, and I found the high school, and I went up there and I just asked if I could volunteer, and I actually didn't start with basketball. I started in a reading class. One of the girls in my reading class that I was working in, she gave me such a hard time. But after time, a long time, they started warming up to me. So actually I think that basketball helped a lot with that because she was not receptive, and neither were any of the other kids.
In this English class, she had got smart with me, so I got smart with her, and we bumped heads. I ain't really know her, so it was hard. I ain't really know it like that. So I guess, I don't know.
She looked a little mean, just a little bit. She had a straight face, like just a straight face, but she can play basketball.
But I found out that she played basketball, and I was like, oh my gosh, this would be perfect. There's another way I can make a positive impact rather than just, sitting around moping about the fact that I didn't get the chance to play.
She's aggressive. If she's coming, I'm getting out the way. She has very good sportsmanship, and she wants everybody to do their best.
I need her to gain some confidence here.
She can get some.
I need her to do something with the ball. When we got on the basketball court, we were all just playing. All right, you got that one.
I didn't know I was going to do that. I was going to lay it up for real.
Their love of the game and then my love of the game, we just kind of bonded. Some of the girls live in areas that are relatively safe, and for the most part, I don't really worry about them. But some of them live in areas where it doesn't matter what the time of the day is. If you step outside, you're in danger. There's a really, really dense presence of drugs and prostitution, rape, violent crimes. And so it's a struggle right now. It really is.
Typical day for me, I most likely stay in the house.
It's not hard if you stay in the house.
I realize that this is just so much more. We come in kind of to be like a second mom. But then sometimes I'm their friend, and then sometimes I'm not. Sometimes I'm the bad guy, and that's fine. So coach, big sister, friend, mentor, mom, whatever they need me to be at that moment.
Turn that off. I was playing all day on it. She was like, I'm going to march on. I
Then it became more like, just not just practicing, that she was hanging out with them more on the weekends, or, just doing outside school stuff with the girls. And it became more of like, this is what my girls are doing, this is what my girls are doing. Like, I'm taking them here, I'm doing this with them.
If you want something girly, I'll get it for you. That is underwear, that's lingerie.
It's sports bra. It's sports bra. And now,
Please, can you buy it for me?
The girls are, some are seniors, some are juniors, and she has a couple sophomores, so she's just been really involved in making sure that they see the importance of an education, or, finishing, doing well with their sports, doing well with school.
So what we're gonna do right now is make a list of the things that you need to do by the next time I see you.
And she's just willing to help. She's been an ancestor to this family. That's what stands out for me. She is so involved. She genuinely cares. She don't surface care. She cares deeply.
I still need you to write it down.
Like, at first I didn't care, but now I care because it's my education. She tells me, like, if I want to play basketball and go the long way, I have to concentrate on school, my work, getting stuff done, and stop joking around in class.
she's not like everybody else. I could just open up to her about anything. Relationships, family, school.
Make sure my grades was on point. Make sure I get to school on time. Pushing me hard in basketball. Always tell her I appreciate stuff that she do for me. Even when I don't have to say it, I still say it. But she don't have to be there, but she chooses to.
Hand down, man down, shoot the ball, you're a shooter.
I don't know, I just keep thanking her for being there.
I am so blessed. And if they can get up every day and do everything that they do with all that they face, then there's no reason for me not to get up and do everything that I can do. They play basketball games and go to school and get their homework done and watch their little siblings and do just everyday things that I couldn't even imagine doing under some of their circumstances. And they've just given me like a whole new love for life. They really have.
I don't know, Allison just God sent. She's one of them God sent people, you know. She's like one in a million.
What's up next for Allison?
So next for me is I will graduate May 13th from the VCU social work program. Woo-hoo. I have been afforded the opportunity to play basketball in grad school next year for Virginia State University. So I am, after May 13th, officially a Trojan. I do know that these girls are going to be a big part of my life for the rest of my life. And so that is a constant and that will not change. I have had this past 4 years to make such a difference. At least I hope I've made a difference in these girls' lives.
I love her. But I tell her that every day.
For real, I miss her.
I feel like when I grow up, I want to be just like her. Just like her.